people, that has to do with building a team, that has to do with building organization like MTN, Glow, Etisalat, Montu Suite. Of course, that has to do with a community. You can build Christian community, Muslim community, Judaism community, of course, entrepreneurs, wealthy community. You can build anything or a business family. So this relationship needs another relationship that is transformational relationship. So this relationship has to do with transforming your life and transforming the lives of other people around you. So to build this, you need leadership skill. Say no, leadership skill. You can never build these things successfully without a leadership skill. That's the only thing that can make it possible. That's when you can actually earn a fortune. That's when you can actually earn residual income. You can sit down and money is working for you. And that is my prayer for everybody. Money should work for you and money will work for you. Say amen. So you don't just pray and wish that money work for you. You must first and foremost give something to that thing, like strategy, like systems, like building the people, like building a succession plan. That's the first thing you have to do first, and it will reward you with making sure you have financial freedom, time freedom, freedom mobility, and freedom of expression. So looking at the board, the most important thing here is you. Touch yourself, say me. Turn to your neighbor, tell you. You are the most important factor. If you keep growing, everything will keep growing. Once you get green, you keep growing. The day you ripe, you start dying. So keep growing and keep adding value to yourself. So we started a particular training this week, and it has been a very wonderful one, talking about business, why everybody needs to go to business, why everybody needs to accept business. Because if you go and get a job, those are working for a job, they're working to earn. They're working to earn, and that is called salary. But inside the job, if you work, you can learn. The purpose of working is to learn, is to create. Create value in terms of product or services. Values of products or services. So you create value. So you can build relationship. That is the purpose of working. Build relationships. Of course, build experience. Relationships. So you're going to build an experience. So that's the purpose of course, of working. But if you do the business, then a business is to make money. So business is the only thing that can deliver you. It's a financial vehicle that can deliver you your time freedom, your, of course, freedom of expression, financial freedom. So without business, job cannot promise you that. Job never promise you a billion. Your job doesn't promise you you're going to be a billionaire. Now you carry that mindset to won't go work. Now you make people there frustrated. So business, you must give something to eat, and the business also give you something. So today we're looking at the business myth. Two myths about business. What people think business is, but actually business is not. So the business myth, that's what we're looking at today. Let me see the way I put it on my notes. That was looking at the business myth. Because some of us start business with a false expectations. So because that was a false expectation, you start business today and expect it to give you 50 billion tomorrow. So without that thing not happening to you, you're already getting yourself frustrated. You're already complaining. You're already looking up to, the business myth. Two myths about the business. So we look at the business myth. That will be the topic of today's class. MYTH. The business myth. So we'll look at two myths about business. So we're going to look at the two of them today. Two myths about business. So two things people think, and that's a lot of people rush into business without expectation, and it never happened the way they expected it. So what they do, they rush out. As they rushed in, they rushed out. They say, business doesn't work for me. Let me go and get a job. That one I'm very sure. I don't have to think. Somebody has to just tell me what to do, routine, and I will do it, I will get paid. So when people don't understand, that is why they get frustrated. Whatever you don't understand overwhelms you, depresses you, and of course you will not be happy. You overwork. Of course, some people go into business, and instead of being a business owner, they turn to business operating business instead of the business owning. Instead of them owning the business own them. Imagine the wahala wey come happen now, but they never know. They don't know. They see the business that they do. They don't even know. There's some of them that are solopreneur, or they are of course self-employed people. So they think that I'm doing my business. Okay, you're not, just call it what it is. You are a self-employed person. Let's leave it like that. So, okay, let's write this one down before I give you the two myths. The business myth has led many people to embark on the journey with false belief, with false expectation and belief. The business myth, the myth about business, the business myth has led many to embark on the journey with a false expectation and belief about the nature of business. The business myth, that is MYTH. The business myth has led many to embark on the journey with false expectation and belief about the nature of business. So this business meet I'm going to discuss today has led people to start this business journey with false expectation and belief about the nature of business. Full stop. The business meet has led many people to embark on the journey with false expectations and belief about the nature of business. So the business meet has led a lot of people to embark on the journey with false expectations and believe about business. So they expected the business to start today. In the next following week, the business will give them millions. The following week, they'll have 6 generals. Next week, they'll have 21 generals. That means it's getting some frustration. So the business meet has led a lot of people to embark on the journey of business with false expectation and believe about the nature of business. Full stop. Are you still with me? Yes. Most people typically carry out employees' mindset into entrepreneurship. Most people typically carry out employees' mindset into entrepreneurship. Most people carry employees' mindset into entrepreneurship. Even in our own business, someone will just come and say, if I pay money now, how much will they pay me every month? One, they will say every month, this person is an employee. He's so used to salary. I said, most people typically carry out employees' mindset into what? Entrepreneurship. One of the days we talk about cash flow quadrant. We drew the cash flow quadrant and we said this is called employees, this is called self-employed, this is called entrepreneurs, or business owners and entrepreneurs. That is business owners. There is the B quadrant, business owners, not business operator. These are all business operators. You call them self-employed or solopreneur. But these are called the employees. And this is called the investors, the I quadrant, the investors. So people live here. This side, they work for money. So they work for money. That's the way they work for money. They work for money. This side, money work for them. Money work for them. Money work for them. So for money, because first, money work for them. That's what happened there. So this side, they exchange time for money. This time, system work for them. They build system. This side is that they exchange time for money. This time now, system. They build system. So now system. We will discuss that over and over again. So a lot of people move from employees mindset. They want to jump with a business mind, the entrepreneur or business. They go, okay, how much will if I pay money today, how much will they pay me every month? It's organic monthly. Okay, how much will they pay me every day? Every week? So you don't even think about what to give to the business. You must give the business your strategy, your system, you must just sit down and build people. You have to sit down and of course put a succession plan before you can even expect. I don't know why people, even the solopreneur, these people, they even get sense past these ones, because this one will know, so I go rent shop, I will write things for the shop, I have to go to the shop before I even collect 1 naira. This one gets sense. These ones, they have been programmed from factory, school factory, that you just need to collect salary every month. You just anyway. So a lot of people typically carry out employees mindset into entrepreneurship. Full stop. We need to expose our mind to advance an immense entrepreneurship education, wealth education, financial literacy to succeed. We need to expose our mind. We need to expose our mind to advance an immense entrepreneurship education, entrepreneurial education. We need to expose our mind to advance. We need to expose our mind to advance an immense entrepreneurial education, wealth education. So we need to expose our mind to advance an immense entrepreneurial education, wealth education, and financial literacy to succeed in business. So if you don't expose your mind to advance an immense entrepreneurial education, wealth education, and financial literacy, you find it difficult to succeed in business. A lot of people start business, and that's how many people fail. 90% of business fail in their first 10 years, first 5 years, first 3 years. Because they go there, they will never advance education, never, of course, business, wealth education, not even financial literacy. That's how they fail. We need to expose our mind to advance an immense entrepreneurial education, wealth education, and financial literacy to succeed in business. So, you read a book. I have a meeting with Kaizen leaders yesterday. So they read a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. So this journey, of Akaz's son, the father gave him one bag of money, gold, and gave him 5 tablets of course, what it should guide, the knowledge, the wisdom to guide the money. And the guy did not even open the tablet, did not read any of those tablets, the books, the wisdom that should guide him. And he carried that money quickly, start spending the money, do dorime. Of course, the money got finished, and he was left with nothing. The only thing that was left with him was the tablet. Then he now opened the tablet to see the 5 laws of money. The 5 laws of money. That 10% is the one you keep for yourself, and you should not put money in anything that will give you sharp. Then money obeys the man that's, of course, using him to send message, and other laws he gave to them. So you now say, oh, if I told him, okay, that wisdom is better than money. That if you have wisdom, it will protect the money. But if you pursue money, you lose the money to get the wisdom. And that's when we say you learn it the hard way. You know, hard way. People that learn it the hard way, they pursue money and in the place of wisdom. So they get the money and they will still lose the money because they lack the wisdom. But they don't have it. So that's the hard way. But if you pursue wisdom, wisdom will protect money. They now told the guy, if you put money and wisdom, which one will you prefer? Of course, wisdom. Because wisdom will always give you money and bring more money to you. But you have money, you might even lose the wisdom. That's to say, ideas are better than items. Poor men beg for items. Wealthy men beg for what? Ideas. Items are car, money, land, things you can touch and feel. These are the ones you cannot. Ideas rules the world. So another thing you need to know is that assuming that he actually read those laws and stay with the laws, he will not even lose that one bag of gold. It will have protected him. That's why I say anybody that joined into business without proper mentorship, without proper training, will eventually lose. And that is where you learn the hard way. You know, most of the time, in that case, then one of us made a story that I love so much when we were having the mastermind meeting with them yesterday. He said that, you know, if you want to catch a rat, there are 2 ways to do that. But there are so many ways to do that. But one of the ways he will recommend, like you can pursue the rat all over the house, scatter everything, pursue the rat, make sure you catch the rat, right? That is a very difficult one. But you can also set a bait, You can also set a bait and put a bait. You put that and you that crayfish, you put them for fire small, you smell. Set a bait for the rat. The rat will still come. But setting a bait and pursuing, scattering everywhere, which one is better? So people want to do this business. They want to pursue money. Be everywhere. Instead of just setting a bait, just carry what people need, knowledge. No knowledge. They will find you, come. You carry them, keep. You don't build people. That to pursue everywhere. Just make money. You are not training the people. You are not mentoring them. You are pursuing money instead of leaders. When you pursue money instead of leaders, you have money, but you will never have leaders. When you pursue leaders, you will get money and even have the leaders. So that is the most important thing. Anybody that comes into your team, treat him like a leader, give him the assignment, hold him responsible, set accountability program for him so that person can succeed. If you can help somebody succeed, everybody that knows him knows that this person has succeeded. He has bought a car, he has bought a land, he has money coming into his account, he has a system. Okay, you too, you become more successful. Yes or yes? Yes. Every time you just sign up somebody, you recruit the person, you abandon the person, you leave him stranded, you just forget about him. Next, you jump into another one, and you pursue another person now. No leadership training, no coaching. By next, I'll teach you about leadership. What qualifies to be a leader? Because why you are acting the way you are acting, because you have not given birth to an idea. You have not given birth to a vision. You are not giving birth to a dream. You are not even giving birth to anything. You are not even pregnant for anything. So that's why I'm giving you knowledge, information, so you can be pregnant with vision, with idea, with opportunity, with something that you can live for. Okay, you must live for something. You must take care of that your idea, like a mother taking care of his child that he loves and she loves. So if you don't give birth to something, okay, you can never live for anything. Even if you have to live for something, if you don't stand for something, you sit down for everything. Yes or yes? Yes. So in building a business, don't just go to business. I'm going to give you some of the myths. You just go to it just to make money, cash out. Business, not before you cash out, you must first build. Build before cash out. Dig your well before you are thirsty. Create relationship before you need them. Before this business you give me, you must grow the cow before you take the cow milk. Yes or yes? One of my friends, Mr. Tubon, always said, Ambassador Bombila, said, you want to eat a fish stew, the fish must die. You want to eat a beef stew, beef food or soup, the beef must die, the cow must die. You want to eat a goat pepper soup, the goat must die. Something must die before you enjoy. Tell me, enjoy. You have to put in some time. Don't have this lottery mindset, this Ponzi scheme mindset, this microwave success mentality, Naija bet mindset. Okay? Nobody has ever done Naija bet and buy a private jet. Nobody ever done Naija bet and build a skyscraper. So that is the shortest cut that leads to, you cut your life short. So please don't cut your life short. Let's take one or two so that we can go to the meat. Okay. Well, let me give the first meat. The first meat. The first meat. Two myths about business. The first one says business meat is when you go into a business believing that that business means less work, more pay. Business meat is when you go to a business believing that a business means less work, more pay. Less work, more pay. That is when you are killing yourself. When you go to a business believing that it's less work, more pay, you already failed. When you go to a business means is when you believe that when you go into a business believing that business is less work, more pay. Once you think that business is less work, more pay, you're already failing. No matter what you do, that mindset behind the action is more important than the action. If action effort will make someone rich and wealthy, I can tell people that carry Dangote cement from trailer to warehouse, they would have become richest people. But their mindset of carrying cement is just to earn money. They never thought about, they never think of working to learn how they can create a system, a crane that can help them live that thing. They want to exchange their time for money. When you exchange your time for money, you're an implementer. And implementers are the one being paid the lowest in our society. Stop being an implementer. Move to manageable. Move to communicator. Move to imaginator. Let your brain do the work. The brain should do the work. So looking at it today, I came to tell you, people go into the business, any business, thinking that business is less work, more pay. That's when they fail. You know, in fact, job is even less work. Business is more work, more pay. Less work, less pay. So you don't produce, people that fail in, I told you yesterday also, they don't fail in business because the business is not working. They fail in business because the business is not making money. There's no sales in a business. That business collapse. Anybody that is making money will never close. Anybody that is making profit will never close. Why people close their business? The business has closed, it has died long before the physical manifestation. The mindset of the business owner can only grow to the extent the business owner can see, not business operator. So I told you, Keke man is a business operator. He's not a business owner. The Okada man is a business operator. The man that fry Akara, as far as she is the one that do that thing, there is no succession plan. She's a business operator. A tailor that sit down, that do all the job by herself. Now she measure, now she cut, now she sew. Now it's a business operator. You must do that thing, off your hand from it. Train people, mentor people, have succession plan. Let off your hand, do the mind work. Do the mind work, take it to imagination, organize the thoughts, strategize it in your mind, put strategy, communicate it and execute. So now communicate. And survive the execution. So business is when you go into a business and say less work, more pay, full stop. At the beginning of every business, it's more likely more work and less pay. At the beginning of every business, it's more likely more work and less pay. Every business at the beginning, always more work, less pay. As I can see, you come every day, send text, make call, you don't have little or no money. It's just everything happening in the business. Even farming work. You want to plant cassava crops, it's always more work. In fact, no pay self. Cassava on 3 months, I would say 6 months, no pay. Even poultry farm is more work, no pay self. If I receive pay now at the beginning of this journey. I don't know if somebody comes to this business and wants things to happen. I don't happen in 1 month and say, hey, this thing doesn't work for me. But you know that we go and collect poultry, chicken, bigger, and you are still investing money. You are putting, buy feed, buy food, buy water, put for that. Every day, you have to be patiently wait. But it comes to this business, you don't get result 1 month, you're already telling the whole world, this is not working for me. You're already telling the whole world. Sure, at the beginning of every business, always more work and less pay. That is another thing I have to tell you, full stop. Everyone in a business, everyone is not in a business because everyone is not in a business because if you choose a vehicle of business, it's more work and less pay. Everyone is not in a business because they choose a vehicle of business. How do I put it like this? Think less work and more pay. They are not in a business. If it's less work and more pay. Everyone is not in a business when you start thinking less work, more pay. So when you start thinking less work and more pay, forget about being a business person. Let's talk about something else, okay? Don't write this one, just listen to me. Most employees who decide to get involved in a business don't have the discipline, persistent, and consistent to endure the early years of more work and less pay. Okay, I still write it down. Most people, let's just leave the word employees. Most people who decide to get involved in a business, most people who decide to get involved in a business, most people who decide to get involved in a business don't have the discipline, persistence, and consistency to endure the early years of more work, less pay. This is a problem why people quit in business. Most people who decide to get involved in a business don't have the discipline, the persistency, and the consistency to endure the early years of more work and less pay. Most people who get involved in a business don't have the discipline, the persistence, the consistent to endure the early years of more work, less pay. They don't have it. So they get involved in a business, they want the money sharp. It doesn't go that way. So every business at the beginning is always less work. It's always more work and less pay. If you go to a business thinking less work and more pay, please go and get a job. I can assure you, you will not succeed. Because there are tough times in business. There are moments that you will even sell almost everything you have. You will even be owing just to make sure it works. Because every business you start, I tell you this, that business has no guarantees. Every business are all experiences. It's all experiment. So you go, one of my mentors, Rick Wall, said, there is no good, there is no bad experience. It's always what? Learning experiences. So a business is an experiment because you've never done it before. Your experience, but the experiment can work out. If you have men who have gone ahead, you can get their blueprint and copy their blueprint and apply, because everything you see is habit. Everything you see has proven formulas. It's a success have proven formulas. Everybody can learn. Success is a science. Wealth is a science. So get people that have succeeded, get their blueprint, their financial blueprint, their wealth file, get to copy it, and the sky will be your starting point. So the first myth is that people think business is less work and more pay. The second myth of a business is that people think more money, more freedom. That's what people think. People think more money. When I have more money, I'll have more freedom. More money, more freedom, or more independent. More money, more freedom. More independent. More financial independence. Bracket open. People go to business thinking that business will give them more money, more freedom, more money, more financial independence. You see, now when I have more money, I will have time freedom, financial freedom, freedom of expression, freedom of this. That's what people think, but it's not true. For business to give you that freedom, you must have it at the back of your mind before even starting that business. And even if you have started it, as now we are talking about it, you should start now to rehearse the system, to say, okay, I must put strategy, systems, build people, succession plan for me to have that freedom. Because people get more money in business, they're really frustrated. They have more money, but the business owns them. They go there in the morning, they come back by 12 midnight, they come back, the business owns them, they overwork themselves, they never had a plan. So if you never have that plan, there's no freedom for you. But you go to a business, don't think if you have more money, now, I'll be money free. If a lot of people have more money and they start that freedom, before they go and come back, the business collapse. Because there was no plan. He that failed to plan to try to fail. He that failed to plan to do what? Fail. So people think that if I start business today, I'm going to blow. I'm going to do less work, more money. When I have more money, more freedom. No. For you to have that freedom, there must be a plan. There must be strategy. There must be a succession plan. There must be system. There must be things. If not, that business cannot deliver to you. I told you one day, I said money does not deliver what it promises. I think more money, more freedom. Okay? Money, more money. How do I not put Y here? This is NY. More money, more freedom. People think that business is more money, more freedom. That is not. So money does not deliver what it promises. Go and ask some people that pursue money and they have money. They see the emptiness of money. More money can even make you more lonely if you never do that 4 things I told you. If you never put strategy, system, building people, very, very important. Building a succession plan, building staff, building a team, building community. If you never build any of these things and you have money, okay, you'll be very empty. You can have achievements, but you'll not be fulfilled. You never build people, you never build a team, you never build organization, you never build a community, you never build a family, and you eventually stumble into money without any of this. Okay, you have achievements but no fulfillment. You have your dreams fulfilled but no destiny fulfillment. You can also have the level of success but there is no succession, there is no significance, there is no, of course, positive impact. So the way you can make positive impact is not just to live for yourself by surviving, by living a transactional life, is to live for other people, because a part of your life should liberate other people from poverty, from struggle, from darkness, from sin. A part of your life is for other people. God did not create you for yourself alone. That's why even God gave you a family that you'll be responsible to. God gives you, God makes you, it's in human nature that there comes to the age of a man and a woman that it's not good for a man to be alone. Even God said it is not good for a man to be alone. So God, you can have some level of responsibility, level of impact. And if you fail at a parental level, that's where the society starts failing. Because if parents could live up to the expectation, society will become a better place. So business is not just more money, more freedom. Write this one down. In all the way, if all the money you make and earn as an entrepreneur or business depends exclusively on your day-to-day tactical operation, then you are a solopreneur. If all the money you make as an entrepreneur, if all the money you make as an entrepreneur or a business person depends exclusively on your day-to-day tactical operation and input, then you are a solopreneur, or you are a self-employed. If all the money you earn from that your business as an entrepreneur exclusively depend on your day-to-day tactical operation and input, then you are a business, you are a solopreneur, or you are a self-employed. You are a business operator. If all the money you earn as an entrepreneur or a business individual depends exclusively on your day-to-day tactical operation and input, then you are a solopreneur, you are a self-employed, and you are a business operator. You are not a business owner. You are not a business owner. You have a business, fine, no problem. But sincerely, the business owns you. So if all the money you earn as an entrepreneur or as a business person depends exclusively on your day-to-day tactical operation and input, okay, your name now, sorry. If all the money you earn as an entrepreneur or a business person or a business individual depends exclusively on your day-to-day tactical operation and input, then you are not a solopreneur, you are a self-employed. You are a self-employed person, you are a business operator. Okay. You are still with me, shall I? Okay. Write this one down. Okay, you're not there. Okay. Oh, now I see. I have 15 minutes more to go. Or less. So I hope all of you have come to understand the difference between being a business operator and a business owner, right? Okay. Write this one down. If you are technically good at something, doesn't necessarily mean that you are called into a business. If you are technically good at something, doesn't necessarily mean business skills, because the skills you require to run a business is different from, okay, let's go like that. If you are technically good at something, doesn't necessarily mean you are called into a business, because the skill required to run a business is different. If you are technically good at something, doesn't necessarily mean you are called into a business, because the skill required to run a business is different from being a plumber, a tailor, mechanic, craftsman, tradesman. It's a total different skill. The skill you require to run a business is different. So that will lead me to something I want to. It's different from being a craftsman, being a tailor, being a carpenter, being a plumber. If you are technically good at something, doesn't necessarily mean that you are called into a business, because the skill to run a business is different from being a craftsman, being a tailor, being a plumber, being a mechanic. It's a different thing. So because you are technically good, doesn't mean you start business. So you learn how to run business. You learn discipline, you learn accountability, you learn KPI, you learn how to train, you learn strategy, you learn systems, you learn operation, you learn how to build staffs, people, how to run them, you learn how to build a succession plan. You are technically good at something, doesn't necessarily mean you are called to be. That will lead me to something very important. That will lead me to where I'm going to today. So there's employees that are good, that are working for money. It's not bad, but don't settle there. If you are there, don't just go to job. People that go to job and they don't work on their job, they will always complain about their boss. Oh, my boss is not paying me well. My boss is not giving me enough time for leave. Oh, my boss did not do that. Oh, my boss did not do this, because their essence of going to that job is for money. It's just to earn. That if they go to learn, they will never ever complain. Even the boss is not even paying them, they're not because of the money. Because they're learning something. They're learning how business is being run. That of course they're creating relationship, they're getting experience. They will work. Because if their business collapsed, they will start something because they've learned something. And they're documenting their processes. So that will lead me to something very important. I say, I don't know, I'm going to result to be kind of a soft topic. This I'm writing everywhere on my board. And I'm afraid to clean any of them because I still need them. Okay, let me just clean one here. Okay? Okay. So I said, build a business system based on strategy, staffs, and succession plan. Build a business, like a sort of it. Build a business. You want to go into business, then you must build a business based on, you have to build a business based on strategy. We discussed that. Staffs, that is people you are going to work with, deal with, and succession plan. And succession plan. Succession plan. I told you a different marker. Build a business based on strategy, staffs, people, team, organization, and succession plan. Don't get into a business without this thing not at the back of your mind. Without this thing not back of your mind. Even Christ, he said, I came, build a business system. Sorry, build a business system. Build a business system based on, build a business system. Business system means save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money system. Build a business system based on strategy, staff, people, team, organization, and succession plan. Build a business system based on strategy, staffs, people, team, organization, and succession plan. If you do anything you want to start, like what we are doing, I said, Christ came and said, I'm coming to do my father business. Of course, that means God is a businessman. And even if he said, whatever I see my father do, so I do. What did he do? Christ started his business having 12 board of directors, 12 succession plan, 12 people, even they have 120, 5,000 feeding them and all of that. He did not exceed that number. It's only 12. Sometimes finish preaching, let's go to the other side. He teach them because principles, teach them how to wash their feet, servant leader, teach them how to say, let's call fire. The catch say no, that's not gonna spirit. Teaches them transfer discipline, attitude, character, everything to those people. So if you are here, you cannot find 6 people to build. Okay? Even when you are dead, 6 people will carry you to the grave. If you can find 6 people when you are dead, why can't you find 6 when you are alive? At least find 6 now you are alive. Because even a dead man still find 6. Then we still find 6 to carry in the grave. Now you are alive, you say I cannot. I don't want to build people. I want to say myself, go and get a job. Go and get a job, no problem. And if you are after working for 35 years, you see how empty you will be. You will not be fulfilled at all. You feel this emptiness that I've not given to the world. See, because we are giving you these books so that this training, so you can conceive an idea. You can be pregnant for something bigger than you, something for 2,000 years, 200 years, 500 years, that will live even when you are gone. That you still live on earth even when you are gone. Your legacy, you will live for something. You create a brand that will outlive you, that will still live, that you remember, like the White brothers, Thomas Edison, great men of history, who put their feet on the sands of time. How can you come to this life and nobody remember you for anything? You just come, pay bills, work, collect salary, pay bills, and die. Just like that. No, error. Error. Build business system based on strategy, staff, and succession plan. Write this one down. If you will be involved and succeed in business, then we are saying that if you will be involved and succeed in a business, then there's a need to build strategy. If you will be involved, because some of you, maybe after today's class, you have to make a U-turn around to go and get a job. After today's class, I say, okay, I don't know, say this thing go there like this. Excuse me, sir. Can I go and get a job? I say, okay, we are free, collect transport. Go and be a slave for life. Voluntary slavery. It's okay. If I can even employ some of you, you work for me, I pay you salary. But you must come to work by 8 o'clock, close by 4. A minute past 8 minus 1,000 naira. You like it? Yes, now. A minute past 8 minus 1,000. So you know one thing. No worry, we'll use your brain think. And then I must use you and make 1 million naira in a month for me to pay you 100,000 naira. Nobody pays their staffs more than 10%. You know, no. We don't pay. For me to pay you 100,000, your brain must produce 1 million naira. If your brain don't pay 1 million naira, why will I pay you 100,000? If I pay the first month, second month, I don't sack you. Your brain is useless brain. Why do you think? Why do you think we do job interview? We do your job interview because we want to know the best brain that can give us money. We ask stupid question. Tell us about yourself. What can you work without supervision? You say yes, sir. Can you work without to pressure? You say yes, sir. Okay. What is your salary expectation? You use your mouth. Qualify yourself. You say, okay, give me 30,000. Give me 50,000. I say, okay. What kind of contribution will you provide to the company? To call it? Anybody that they pay 200,000, okay? You are bringing 2 million naira to my company for me to pay you 200,000. For me to pay you 50,000 naira, you are bringing 500,000 to my company. If you don't bring it, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, I don't sack you. I'll just give you suspension. Go, I will get back to you. That's the end. That's the end. The news in brief. Yes or yes? You will get on one query. You just walk up past. Say, why are you walking like that? Explain why you walk out like that. What kind of rubbish is that? With a fine way to sack you. You can explain. Tired. And I will say, okay, you have to have a 1 week suspension. You will go without pay. You come back and say, sorry, we don't need your services anymore. Every businessman are profit-oriented being. We are not emotional being when we do business. Now, money there our mind. You think say, we won't carry money pay rent, we won't carry money buy fuel, buy diesel. Who they look your face? Since your brain no fit produce 1 naira, why am I keep just no vex? They this way. Let's know what we are saying. I told you yesterday once 2 years are laughing at me. As a white man, want to employ Nigerian men. He dey speak sure. He said, if you ask you a question, you say what? You'll be sacked. That's what he said, sure. He says, what? He said, you sack. When they ask the other one, sure, he said, I don't understand what? He said, you sack. They ask a kind of man. That one time said, they will get down there, back up. Oh, my God, what? He said, you sack. I said, you sack. What? You sack. What? You sack. I suck you. I love you. Not do something there. Nobody cares. When you're in a transactional relationship, your boss doesn't care whether you're feeling fine or not. In fact, if you're sick for 1 month, they'll replace you else. If you die in government seat as a commissioner of police, before they bury you, they replace you. Yes or yes? You're a transactional relationship, working for somebody for salary. You're a permanent secretary. You have finished. You are given all the highest rank in state government, permanent secretary. And God can't punish the person. And I'm not God. Something gonna happen. God forbid. Person gonna die. A permanent secretary. Before they bury you, they will replace an permanent secretary. Retirement benefits. Not all the benefits gone. Government chop the money. You know what? I know your child cannot inherit your job. Your child can never inherit your job as a bank manager, as a permanent secretary, as a commissioner. You say, okay, this man was a good commissioner of police. Now let us pick his child and make him commissioner of police. No, you know if it happen. But today, if you own a business, your child is 10 years. You put in your will, if I die, my child is the next CEO. But my child is small boy. This Mr. Okonosukwa will handle the position for my child until up to 18 years. And your child will go and inherit it. So build something your children will inherit. Build something. The best gift you can give to your children is to be a successful man. The best gift, the best inspiration, the best advice that you can give to your children is to succeed. That you become your children's role model. Because I want to be like that. Most of us want to be like a parent when we're growing up. Now we've grown up because we don't want to be like our daddy again. Because our daddies are giving up. They gave up on their dreams. They don't have to say, God forbid, I cannot be like my father. God forbid. I want to be like Davido. I want to be like Wizkid. I want to be like Dangote. Because your father is a failure. Never. Don't be a failure. That you fail doesn't make a failure. Remaining there makes you a failure. So if you are going to be involved in a business and succeed in a business, then you must build a strategy, build system, build people, staffs, and succession plan. That will give you money even in your absence. That will give you money even in your absence. You are going to be involved and succeed. Then you must build strategy, you must build system, you must build people, you must build staff, you must build community team, you must build a succession plan. That will pay you money even in your absence. That's what you are going to do. And you're going to start 2024, starting now. Sit down, say 2024. I'm going to get into that year in a grand style. I'm starting already. I'm going to do something right now. I'm with this thing in my mind. Who will succeed me? I need to build 6 people. Go and look for people to be. They say they act otherwise. Call them, give them assignment. They say they don't do it. This person is not. Treat him like a leader, except he say I'm not one. He doesn't want to show up for himself. Don't want to show up. And then I give you small something to build called Mind Clinic. You know Mind Clinic? Some of you, you started that Mind Clinic with 3. Now only you there. Some of you, I gave you 5. Now only you there. And you don't complain the economy is a problem. When you are the problem, you decide not to grow yourself. You cannot grow anybody. You must grow yourself to grow somebody. I gave you 6 leaders to go and train. Last month, today, now only you remain. You have used your character, you have used your behavior, you kick all of them, you pursue all of them, you scatter the whole thing. You're so successful in this thing you do that everybody in the world will think you succeed in anything you do. So, if you're going to be involved and succeed in the business, you must build system, strategy, people, staffs, and succession plan that will pay you money, even when you are not even around, in your absence. Full stop. Anything that is giving you money now, build a system around it to enable continuous flow of cash. Anything that give you money, build system around it. Do like the Babylon, in the richest man in Babylon. He said they build walls around Babylon, so the money will not go. Anything that is giving you money, build system around it to enable continuous flow of cash. You're already driving keke, your brain no carry you go reach. Say make I build system around this keke. Wow, off my hand from day-to-day activity, tactical operation, and input. You dey sew clothes from the brain no carry you reach. So off your hand from sewing of the clothes. Okay, sincerely, you are a business operator. You are a solopreneur. Let's just call it what it is. Continue. Anything that's giving you money, build a system around it that will enable continuous flow of cash. Anything that is giving you money, build system around it that will enable continuous flow of cash. Full stop. So don't write this one down, just listen to me. The system, imagine you are absent in your business for 90 days. Can your business still work? Does your team work? Do they know what to do? It may take you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years to build a system that generates predictable, consistent, sustainable income. How can you predict the strength of your team when there is no KPI? You cannot predict what is not documented. You cannot modify what is not documented. It starts with being accountable. See, every successful man must learn accountability. Every businessman. See, Access Bank know the money in the account right now through the system, accountable system. See, you see this company called Champion Breweries here. They know the number of bottles that they brought yesterday, the number of production that will be done today. The guy has a predictable pattern. They know pattern. Wealth is psychology, it's philosophy, it's the way of thinking. The way you think, thinking pattern. You cannot track. How do you even know when you are making money and not making money? Because there's no document. Small KPI, what will make you do? You dey complain. See, this business is a real business school. Because you're meeting a real customer, real rejection, real money, real business, real follow-up, everything is real time. Don't start this thing now. I'm doing nothing in the truth. Next 2024, we are starting now. 2023 to plan to 2024. You don't plan that year in that year. Stand and say, okay, from today, I must be faithful to my job. I must be diligent. Show me a man who is diligent in what he's doing. He will not stand before mere men. Before what? Kings. Document what. In fact, you will see that, oh, I'm the cause of my problem. Oh, so I'm not doing enough activities. I'm not making money. Okay, let me improve on it. Just 1% every day. 1% every day. Okay, you see how amazed you can be. Because you want things sharp. Now, why the problem there? So what I want is that compounding that will maintain sustainable, predictable, consistent income. You know, income. They cannot track. Don't write this one down. Investors can be attracted to you. They can buy your company. In fact, even if you are not building your business to sell, build that your beer with a mindset to sell that beer for $50 billion. If you build this community as you want to sell for $50 billion, okay, I can tell you nothing but the truth. Even though you're not having to sell. Last 3 months, somebody called me now, offer me 100 million. 100 million now. I called Mr. Victor. I even told them, 100 million to move my community to promote his company. I even drove to Oka to see his lawyer. I drove to Oka on a Saturday. I drove to Oka early morning, 5 o'clock. I left with my investor, one of my mentor on investment. He just came up from Eastern London. He's a first class degree. That the guy sabi a lot. Own estate, office, property in Abuja, Uyo, Shelter Africa. He's a big boy. I told him, guy, we must go to Oka. I'm driving. Enter the car, wind up the car, on AC, full the tank, blow from it to Oka. Have the meeting with his lawyer. Look at the document. Perfect deal. I was driving back, call on my mentor in Abuja. Motor or cancel this. We say, oh, no, do that thing. They see you are more than that. No do 100 million. And I even reject that one. A man called me, Hilton Villa. I was in a man Hilton Villa. He told me off on 150 million naira. Let's get the deal done. I look at it, I'm going to think about it. Call my lawyer, he came. We sat down, told my lawyer, this lawyer said, no, don't do it. It's not good. Forget about it. We are moving to a job. The billion we are looking for. Billion. So if you build a business, you want to sell that business. See, people come to you, even if you don't end up selling it. Investors can be attracted to each piece of your pie. Upgrade your infrastructure, equip your business and company, because you are building with the mindset to sell the company for $50 billion. People will come to you. If they come and want to eat a piece of your pie, then you can dump the demands what you want. But you are being like hunger, food. You go to shop, open shops, you don't sell, chop, cup, go house, chop. Okay, no succession plan, no strategy. Even if you start like that, can't you just upgrade? Then upgrade. You know why they can never upgrade? Because the business owns them. They cannot even study. They cannot even read. They're like that man in The Richest Man in Babylon. They gave him 1 bag of money and 5 tablets, 5 laws of gold. He never opened the laws of gold. It was because he never had the time to invest on himself. You are the greatest investment. You are the main ingredient. Remember that story? Yeah. The main ingredient. You are the essence of wealth. I am the essence of wealth. Tell your neighbor, I am the essence of wealth. I am the essence of wealth. You are the main reason the world is waiting for. So imagine you are sabotaging yourself by not investing in yourself. You don't want to learn. Okay, you can never grow beyond the way you think. Wealth never exceeds personal development. You can never exceed the way you think. The thing in between your 2 ears, this thing in between your 2 ears, called brain, is the reason why people are successful and why people are broke and poor. You must develop that in between your 2 ears. That is the only way you can actually achieve your dream. The reason investors buy a business is because they see a system that can work even in the absence. They come. So it is very important that you think this way, even if you never intend to sell your business. Build it with the intention as you want to sell the business for $50 billion. Until you build it with that mindset, your business can never deliver to you the freedom that you desire, which is time freedom, financial freedom, freedom of expression, freedom of what? Mobility. If you are not present for 90 days and your business and your people cannot run the business, and the business, you are still a solopreneur, you are still, of course, self-employed, and you are still a business operator. So are you actively training other people? Are you actively building people? Are you actively building your team? Are you actively giving your idea to do what you have to do? Even when you are not there, you can still have time and then the end from your business. If you are embarking on a journey, and you can either operate in the dark or in the light. Write this one down. I think I like that one, so we'll end with that one. Okay. If you are embarking on a journey, you can either operate in the dark or in the light. If you are embarking on a journey, you can either operate in the dark or in the light. If you are embarking on any journey, whether from here to Lagos, from here to any journey, business journey, wealth journey, you are going to school, you can either operate in the dark or in the light. And the light is a choice. The greatest gift God given to man is a gift of choice. If you are embarking on any journey, you can either operate in the dark or in the light. Like this thing we are doing right now, we are teaching you, so you want to put on the light. Someone will say, forget about me, my God, I just need money. Forget about that thing, just give me money. That's what they want. They want to operate in the dark. I want the laws, one of the 5 laws that you never give somebody money to do investment when you don't even know how that investment works. You must be involved. You must participate. You must know how it works. So you're supposed to be in the dark. Okay. In fact, we can even learn from God. Anytime God tells you something about himself, he tells you something about us, because God created us in his image and what? Likeness. You know, just listen to this before you write the last statement for today in today's class. God created light. Don't write it down. God created light first in Genesis 1. That means God created light before any other thing. God had knowledge before any other thing. If you truly like, light is synonymous to knowledge. Okay, if you truly desire to use business as a vehicle of your ultimate vision in life, then you should start with boosting your business IQ, business vocabulary, commercial literacy, financial literacy, and wealth education. I think we should even use that as a last statement for now. Let's write it down. God created light first in Genesis 1. God created light first in Genesis 1. God created light first in Genesis. The first thing God created was light. God created light first in Genesis 1. The first thing God created before anything was light. Let there be light. Full stop. If you truly desire to use business, if everybody here truly desire to use business as a vehicle to your ultimate vision in life, if you don't want to use job is not a vehicle that can deliver to you. You want to use business. If anybody here truly desire to use business as a vehicle to your ultimate vision in life, then you should start with boosting your business IQ. If you truly desire to use business as a vehicle to your ultimate vision in life, if you truly desire to use business as a vehicle to your ultimate vision in life, then you should start with boosting your business IQ, business vocabulary, financial literacy, wealth education, etc. Negotiation. Those are things we need for business. If you desire to make up your mind, okay, I don't just want to get involved in anything again. I've gotten involved in so many things since I was born. Now I'm 25 years, now I'm 30 years, now I'm 35 years, now I'm 40 and 50 years. Now I need to build my own business. If you truly desire to use business as a vehicle to achieve your ultimate vision in life, are you still with me there? Yes. Then you should start with boosting your business IQ, business vocabulary, financial literacy, wealth education, etc. There are a lot of them. Business IQ, business vocabulary, financial literacy, wealth education. So now that you have tried so many things, you try Akara business, no work. You try Niger bait, no work. You try this one, no work. You try this one, no work. Now you finally make up your mind. I will be a business person. I will be an entrepreneur. So now there is a need to boost your business IQ, your business vocabulary, your financial literacy, your wealth education. So you sit down and say, okay, which books can I read? But a man, Samadeyemi, he owned a church in Lagos, Daystar. He said he was an introvert all through his life. That even in school, he doesn't contribute. So at some point, he started believing that extroverts are meant to be leaders and not people like him. So one day, he opened books to read and he saw in a book that anyone can lead. Even you that read this book, you can lead. And he sat down and said, yes, I can lead. The moment he said, yes, I can lead, and believe he can lead, everything starts changing for him. That today, if he tells us that he was an introvert, so people asking him, what? Really? Because today the man talks even more than me. Talks plenty talk. Talk in Atlanta, Georgia, pay in dollars, in pounds, talk in London, talk in Heathrow, London, talking everywhere. You know, the guy is making noise everywhere. In Lagos, big boy. In church, they have 5 services every Sunday. I know the church in Orego also. The crowd full everywhere. They start. And he doesn't have any branch anywhere in this world. He said God did not call him to open branches. Imagine that. Just imagine that. He said God did not call him to open branches. He's okay. Just like my guy here in Uyo, one of our senior guy here in Uyo, Ebe Damina. All he has is campuses. He only has one church. The one here in Waniba. That's campuses all over the world. Campus everywhere. His structure, that's his own system he's selling. I have a guy now that is making noise on YouTube. He has so much money, big pastor like this, with anointing. They pray every morning. What God cannot do does not exist. Like, won't be that too. Now, I don't exist other small pastors now. Other pastors don't they join now. They know they go. That's not fake, photocopy. Then the man be the original. The rest not photocopy. They don't photocopy. Tell anyone, neighbor, be original. Be original. Stop being photocopy. Anyway, let's stop there today. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We will learn a lot. For the online community, before you go, let me talk to you guys. Please don't get involved in a business without mentorship. Mentorship is a legal shortcut to your success in business. He that stands at the short of mentor will see far. Mistakes is not a guesswork. It's a science. Success is a science. You can learn it. We proven formulas that work. It must be consistent, compounding. Just give it some time. Okay, miracles happen that as you go, miracles happen. Remember that training, right? So see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. So what have you learned today? Check your notes. It might just be something you learned. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Check your notes. What's your take home today?
Thank you, sir. God bless us. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, because of who I am, I'm the first class of all God has created.